Okay, we're at 50 yards, shooting from my knees. I heard a tip somewhere that when shooting from your knees, if you open up your chest just a little bit more towards the target, that you have a little bit more stability. So I'm gonna test that out here and see if that's true. Definitely felt pretty good minus all the wind that I had, so I'm gonna wait for this gust to die down. I've opened up my hips, my chest, almost to like a 45-degree, towards the target. My chest is not directly perpendicular with the target, but it's at like a 45-degree, so I'm not completely sideways. I'm not I'm not straight ahead at it. I'm kind of in the middle, which I would say is just a little bit more open than normal. It seems like my front arm is not as far out, and what that equates to is it's easier to get my housing lined up with the peep. I noticed shooting from my knees, the more kind of turned I am, it is harder to get that front arm up and get the sight housing lined up with my peep, which is probably why that last round, most of my shots were low. I'm gonna try now the same kind of more open stance, but sitting on my feet from my knees. I didn't like this before, but I'm gonna give it a shot again. Yeah, I don't like that as much. I do feel like I'm more extended, and I don't feel as stable sitting on my knees. I know a lot of people do like that when they're shooting from their knees, to be able to put their butt and sit on their heels, but I don't like it personally. Maybe drawing from here and then rising. I'm gonna try that now. Yeah, that felt really good. All right, let's go take a look. Okay, so this is a pretty darn good group. 50 yards shooting from the knees. I definitely feel good about this. I would consider all these definitely kill shots. This one could be questionable. This is when I was sitting on my heel.